Hello, my fellow Halloweeners. You see what I did there? Very clever. Well, it's that time of year again. Time to sit down and enjoy some scary shows. And what could be scarier than Doctor Who? I mean, the show has featured some of the scariest creations known to man.
And it really is quite peaceful.
Ugh. Terrifying. But is Doctor Who actually scary? Now, of course, much like humour, fear is very much a subjective thing. What one person will find scary, another person will probably find a bit naff. But Doctor Who's scary, right? Well, personally, I never really found it all that scary. I mean, let's take the most famous Doctor Who villain of all. Yeah, Moffat. That's classic. No, I'm talking, of course, about the Daleks. Now, back in the day when they first came out, maybe the Daleks were scary. But does anyone really find them scary now? I mean, don't get me wrong, people love them. They're still as popular as ever. But are they really scary? I would have to say no. No, not really. And why should they be? I mean, it was a product of the time. Daleks were essentially a symbol of war. They were like tanks, so it would make sense that's what they would find scary at the time. So maybe we need to look at more of a modern day equivalent of Daleks. Introducing the Weeping Angels. God, that's hot! Now, the thing about the Weeping Angels is, it's more of a psychological thing. When they first came around, they didn't actually kill you, they just zapped you back in time and let you
live to death.
Yeah, exactly. That in itself isn't really that scary. I mean, if a monster isn't going to kill you, is it really that terrifying? But the idea that the second you turned away, that's when they got you. That is when we're supposed to be scared. And I use the word supposed to be because I never was. And no, I'm not saying I'm tough. I get scared of anything, really. I'm not very brave. Bloody shadow. But for me, it was just more tense than scary. And that's pretty much the whole show for me. It's never really been scary. It's always been tense at moments. Which, don't get me wrong, that's great. But I remember people telling me that they used to hide behind the sofa because they found the show so scary. Is it just because it's modernized that it's less scary? Have we, the audience, changed? It's hard to say really, because many people will still say they find the show very scary. Personally, for me, I don't know. Not really. The last couple of seasons have been more adult, but not really more scary. Even my new favourite episode, Heaven Sent, is not really that scary. I won't spoil it for you because it's quite frankly a brilliant episode that needs to be watched to really appreciate. But let's just say the meaning behind the monster is very morbid, but not scary. But that's just my 2 cents. I mean, maybe other people find it scary. And if you find it scary, by all means, pop it in the comments, the reasons you find it so. As for me, I will continue to watch the one thing that I actually found scary in this show.
Quite peaceful.
God, that's disturbing. Remember to thummy, subby, and you a dummy. And until next time, meh. Ow! God damn.